to disrespect and dismiss the boundaries that Black creators have set.
Get ready to witness the most insane TikToker I've come across in a while. Now, at the beginning of every video, I usually like to briefly introduce what we're about to watch, but I just can't do that today because I have no idea what the hell is going on. To best summarize this video in my own words, this woman seems to be extremely offended by another woman who recorded herself running around in the rain. So much so that she made a whole response video, bizarrely enough. Yeah, that's really all I can describe. So without further ado, let's just jump head first right into this lunacy.
You and I both know that you are capable of enjoying the rain and frolicking freely without filming it and then posting it to TikTok.
But why not? What's so bad about that? We're about 16 seconds into this video and I'm already very confused here. As confused as you are. For some reason, this lady is offended. She's talking as if this girl has just committed an unspeakable war crime. But last I heard, having a good time in the rain and recording a TikTok wasn't some crazy offensive thing to do. It's not illegal to be in some rain.
That you are capable of enjoying the rain and frolicking freely without filming it and then posting it to TikTok.
Why is this woman so mad? The girl in the video isn't hurting anyone. She's not casting spells. She's not even saying a word. She's literally just fucking frolicking in some rain. I mean, is there something I'm missing here? Am I failing to read between the lines? The title of the Reddit post says that this is apparently racist somehow, so let's continue watching. I'm curious.
You and I both know that you are capable of enjoying the rain and frolicking freely without filming it and then posting it to TikTok. Now, you've just co-signed, okay? You've just co-signed at least 3 million, 8.5 by 11 front and back people who just go out of their way to disrespect and dismiss the boundaries that Black creators have set.
What is going on here? What are you talking about? I have no idea what this person is saying. Nothing she just said made any sense whatsoever. So somehow, some way, this lady has went through the mental gymnastics to make frolicking in the rain a race issue. How she came to that conclusion, that's beyond me. The thought process that goes on in the brain of the average TikToker still hasn't been fully understood by scientists across the globe. It's still being studied thoroughly. But what we're watching right now is apparently, in her own words, someone going out of their way to dismiss and disrespect the boundaries of millions of Black creators. What the fuck does that even mean? What does this have to do with Black creators? How does this relate to skin color? What boundaries? The boundaries of frolicking in the rain? There is nothing you could say to convince me that recording yourself walking in the rain is racist in any way, shape, or form. This is nuts.
Go out of their way to disrespect and dismiss the boundaries that Black creators have set. And now you're one of those people. So, I guess my question would be, why? Why is it so important to all of you to treat us like we don't matter?
She's just frolicking in the rain. If this is racist, God knows how many other things are racist. Breathing is probably racist to some extent in her eyes. There's gotta be drugs involved here. That's the conclusion I've come to. Anyways, this is a person who needs to get off TikTok immediately. Just get off the internet in general.
To treat us like we don't matter.
Now, I actually went out of my way to search for any semblance of an explanation to this madness, and I managed to find this tweet right here that I guess makes the most sense. Trying to make any sense from what this woman says is a challenge in and of itself. To those confused by her alleged point, I don't know if this is correct, but a friend said that because many Black women don't like to get their hair wet, they would never shoot such a video. So, a white woman happily filming herself getting her hair wet is racist. To basically sum it up, if you're white, you're racist. End of story.
Okay. Okay, I just need to say this because I saw a ton of backlash for both Lizzo and Beyonce for using an ableist slur in their songs, but I've seen none of that same energy for Big Time Rush for the tweet they just put out yesterday regarding their song Paralyzed. For context, here's the tweet they put out, pause to read it. The reasons why this is problematic is because number one, Paralyzed trended on Twitter for the song, and that actively erased the voices of physically disabled people. The second reason being that disabilities of any kind should never be used as a metaphor for non-disabled people. And in this instance, the word paralyzed is being used as a metaphor to describe struggling to talk to a pretty girl, and that's not okay. Using disability as a metaphor to describe the experiences of non-disabled people is ableist.
My question is there anyone out there in this world besides this person that's actually offended by Big Time Rush's title of their new song? I will give $1 million fucking to anyone that could find a paralyzed person who was offended and silenced by Big Time Rush's new song title. I didn't even know Big Time Rush still existed in the first place. I haven't heard that name since like 2010. Who's listening to them? And how in God's name were they trending on Twitter?
In this instance, the word paralyzed is being used as a metaphor to describe struggling to talk to a pretty girl.
She herself said the title of the song was a metaphor, a hyperbole, which is an exaggeration of something. You're also gonna make a video on every other song title, piece of media, and literature that's used hyperboles? Using this person's insane logic, you could probably find ableism in practically any sentence if you tried hard enough. She sure as shit can. It's almost as if this person is purposefully searching for things to be offended by. I'm not sure how one could possibly reach these levels of boredom to be doing this with their life, but this girl is at that point.
And that's not okay. Using disability as a metaphor to describe the experiences of non-disabled people is ableist. And lastly, the fact that I've only seen one other white disabled person talking about this versus seeing so many white disabled people calling out Lizzo and Beyonce is very telling. Because yes, even though some of that criticism was valid towards Lizzo and Beyonce, especially when it came from the voices of Black disabled people, and that did lead them to change the lyrics of their songs and re-release them respectively, but white disabled people, we need to be holding Big Time Rush to that same standard. If they want to re-release this song, we need to call on them to not only change the lyrics of the song, but change the name of the song in its entirety. There is a clear intersectional bias of not holding boy bands, especially predominantly white boy bands, to the same standard that Black women in the entertainment industry are held to, and it's about damn time we start holding them accountable. People, we need to be holding Big Time Rush to that same standard.
And you need to go outside and do something with your life right now. There's more to life than this. There's more to life than to be offended by Big Time Rush's new song title. I think I might be the first person in history to utter that sentence out loud.
Using disability as a metaphor to describe the experiences of non-disabled people is ableist.
Sooner or later, we're just not going to be able to say words. Just speaking is going to be offensive and grounds for cancellation. But anyways, I'm done. My brain cells are fried after this, so I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for some more juicy videos coming soon to the channel. And until then, stay sexy. Peace.